All right. I don't think there's a particular order, so we'll start with the premium pay response.
Also needs a little bit more aid.
Yeah.
Leave Bill's print and press alone.
Yeah.
And anyone asks me to do the printing next
Yeah,
time.
next time.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well
Pays
done.
off.
I've done that before. Do you want me to do
It's
that?
not that big, for sure. Unless I push pink instead of red.
And everybody got one? No wonder it took so long, you didn't want extra.
All right. So,
Yeah. Fix that this side.
so for our calendar, there was a couple slight changes that we're requesting. So, you had November 30th as the payout date for, one of the $1,200 bonuses. We're asking that is November 15th, just so, teachers can have it prior to the holidays to spend. And we pushed back the date. It looks like you had employed a month before that, so we pushed back October 30th, to October 15th. And then same thing for the February bonus. We moved it from March 15th to February 28th, and then adjusted February 15th employment to January 31st employment. We just wanted teachers to have that before spring break and not in the middle of spring break, so they can plan accordingly. And we added another star down here, and because we believe that these numbers are the number of estimated teachers in the unit for each of these bonuses perhaps is inflated. I know it's just an estimate. Everybody's doing their best. I'm not saying it's intentionally inflated, but we feel that it's a little high. So what we're asking is if the full $19,835,280 is not fully expended, the remaining amount shall be evenly distributed on June 30th, 2023, amongst all teachers employed by BPS on the last day of school.
So conceptually, I don't have a problem with that, and I'm fine with the things up top. Here's my concern. I want to have like an or a caveat
Yeah.
that we'll have to come back Thursday with. All right, let me come back. Here's the reasons. What happens if we have $400 left?
Okay,
I can't take $400 and divide it by 4,000 teachers.
it's possible.
Well, okay, so.
I think that's a penny.
$120 left. Can I do that?
Yeah, okay.
So I conceptually, I'm good, but I wanna come up with some worst case scenarios for
Okay. Okay, that's good.
$4,700 left, so everybody gets a buck.
Yeah.
We have something, so let me work on that.
Okay, and Sandy just pointed out, it's a BFT responsible BFT calendar, it's a BPS calendar.
Got it.
All right, I'm just grabbing the final order. So I'm gonna look at the longevity.
Anthony, that's a really big thing. I just want to say,
What's a really big thing?
well, 24, 34, possibly $4,400. I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah, definitely,
I just want to say that, we're like sitting here.
well, on the one-time side, we like those amounts, for sure, on the one-time side. so on the longevity, we're looking to say the same thing that you're saying, Dr. Green, and that is our intention to say the same thing that you're saying, just in a different way. So we've crossed out, as of July 1st, 2022, any teacher remaining on the grandfathered schedule will not receive this supplement, because I'm afraid the reaction is going to be like my reaction, which was based on the belief that I would no longer receive this amount of money, right? So what we're trying to do the same thing, but by changing that sentence up with the red in there, effective July 1st, 2022, teachers at the start of their 11th year as a teacher with Brevard Public Schools on the performance schedule will receive this $1,200 recurring supplement that is eligible for the Florida retirement system.
Okay, just let's, these phrases and all that.
Yeah.
And so we'll look at it with fresh eyes.
Okay, so just to clarify, we're trying to do the same thing that you are. We believe if we say it that way, it's implied that those on the grandfather scale will not get it without the confusion of thinking they're losing out on the money, which was my initial reaction.
Okay.
All right, stable. Okay.
Thank you.
Right, so, looking at, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so, what we hope are two minor changes to the planning time, which is the sub-coverage, language, where it says teachers who provide coverage because an absent teacher's class is split. We've added reassign. We just wanted to be clear that, let's say it's a small ESE class of maybe 6 students. If those 6 students went to the same teacher, I want to make sure somebody can say, well, that wasn't split, you got the whole class.
Okay.
So just a minor thing there.
I understand the concept.
Okay, and then we added in what I was asking the principals about. At the start of each quarter, principals should provide their school's director the school's teacher sub-rotation. BFT shall have access to these documents as needed.
As opposed to each quarter, would you consider each semester, as master schedules are for a semester?
Yep, yes, we consider that. And if you want to write each semester on there and we could sign off on this one, I think.
I want to talk about, I want to talk to them and make sure.
Okay. All right, put that one out of the way. The comp time utilization, which is on the next page, we're resubmitting that with a change. We've, removed the language about, comp time, being able to be sold back at the end of the school year. We've left it at the 40 hours because we really want our teachers to have the opportunity to use the comp time that they earn. But we've we've made some movement by getting rid of that provision to sell it back. Right, and then finally, the COVID leave MOA, we resubmitted that with a slight change. It said, state or federal guidance will be eligible for up to 10 days of paid leave. We put it back to 5 days of paid leave. We're trying to make some movement in hopes we can agree to this, which we think is really important. And then just cleaned it up to say proper documentation consistent with BPS guidelines. Oh my gosh, we still don't have that whole thing is required. It should say is required. All right, team, did I miss anything? Did I get more? All right, and I do have a question for you as well. I was expecting a leapfrogging MOA.
Yes, and we will be able to, discuss that on Thursday. I'm hoping we'll be able to discuss that on Thursday.
All right, so do you want us to just step out for a minute? Or?
No, here's what I would prefer, because like, we're spent, it's 5, I know we were scheduled to be here to 6, but I would rather take my group and go caucus until 6 and then come back Thursday morning.
All right, well, I was hoping we could at least announce some good news about the coverage. So if you don't want to just talk about that one.
About the class coverage, about the,
Yes, because all we did was the planning time, we added or reassigned, and the piece about providing the subrogation to the director. And you maybe suggested that needs to.
we're gonna step out, I'll call you. I'll either come back or we'll come back or
Do
I'll
you want
call
us
you.
to step out?
No,
We don't want you to run away.
I'm
again.
not running away, and I will, just give us a few minutes, okay?
Thank you.